Before TikTok, before YouTube creators were making bank, and before the word influencer was a thing, Carly Shay was already creating content. I'm TJ, and today we're breaking down how the famous Nickelodeon series iCarly predicted the rise of content creators, and what you can learn as a content creator. Let's get it. So iCarly premiered on Nickelodeon on September 8th, 2007, which was 18 years ago. And it's a show about three teenagers running a web show of the same name, with Carly Shay, played by Miranda Cosgrove, as the main focus. Think of iCarly as a show within a show. Around this time, YouTube and social media were in their early years. This is back when people were just uploading videos for the fun of it and to share with the world instead of worrying about algorithms, likes, subscribers, etc. And the web show came as a result of Carly and her two friends Sam and Freddie being forced to host and record auditions for their school's talent show. Freddie accidentally uploaded a video of Carly and Sam making fun of their teacher after the auditions to Splashface, which was the show's version of YouTube, and it went viral. Carly and Sam got mad at Freddie for uploading the unedited video without them knowing, but they eventually realized that they struck gold. I mean, Carly even said it herself. We can do whatever we want, say whatever we want. That meant that they had zero restrictions with what they could do on iCarly versus a different platform. Now, this is part one of a little mini series on iCarly, just like I did with WWE. If you haven't checked out those episodes, go and check them out because there are some branding lessons from WWE that you need to know after this video. And also, hit that like and subscribe button. Now, many people from my generation look at this show as a nostalgic TV series from their childhood, but looking at it from a creator perspective, they were the OG content creators. The iCarly web show was filmed in a remodeled storage area in the apartment building where the crew stayed. They had a simple one camera setup and went live every single week, and that's all due to Freddie. Freddie was the nerd of the group, but he was vital to the success of iCarly. I mean, who else was gonna run the cameras, lighting, and audio besides him, right? He was the glue that held everything together. He was a one-man army as the executive producer of iCarly. And I'm not gonna lie, I can kind of relate to Freddie having to script, record, edit, and schedule the content myself for now. iCarly had their own in-house producer and editor, which a lot of creators have nowadays. He did all of the behind the scenes work, and sometimes he appeared on camera. And moving on to Sam, who was the wild card that everyone loved. She was unpredictable and chaotic, which made for great content on the show. And get this, she also had a criminal record, being banned from a whole continent. Like, how does that even happen? That should let you know that she was not the one to mess with. She was unapologetically herself, and that's what made her such a big asset to the show. Quick lesson, authenticity wins every single time. The web show focused on Carly and Sam as the hosts of the show. This ensured consistency and predictability. They would be the creative part of the show as they created their own material, while Freddie was on the technical side. When people tuned in, they expected to see wacky shenanigans from the duo, and sometimes they would bring in special hosts, including their friend Gibby, who added another layer of comedy to the show. And one of the things that made iCarly so special is that they tapped into their community. Their first episode did crazy numbers. They got over 37,000 views, and they quickly established loyal fans. People were constantly coming up to them at school talking about how much they loved the show. In the first episode, Carly, Sam, and Freddie set a standard for the show, which was highlighting kids with special talents. They would frequently have fan segments and shoutouts on the show. Now, one fan, or should I say a fanatic, was even invited on the show as a special guest, which, however, did not turn out well for the iCarly squad. And they also had another fanatic in a later season of the show, and things got pretty chaotic. During each show, there would be a segment in the show that would happen called Random Dancing. And Carly and Sam would start dancing with strobe lights flashing and music blasting in the background. And the trigger for this segment would be Carly and Sam hearing a voice yelling, that would trigger the segment. And this segment was one of the defining segments of the web show, and viewers would start dancing along with Carly and Sam. And another thing that made iCarly so great was that it was both fictional and real. People could submit videos to the real-life iCarly.com for a chance to be featured. And now, a modern example of this is TikTok's duet and stitch features where people can react to content posted by their favorite creators. Now, as mentioned earlier, iCarly wasn't just a show. It was a glimpse into the future of content creation. Nowadays, you see a lot of streamers on Twitch and YouTube, such as Kai Cenat and iShowSpeed, making bank from posting content and being entertaining. Right. Now let's talk about the core identity of iCarly. iCarly was all about flashy visuals, unpredictable creativity, catchphrases, and fan interaction. Back then, creators didn't really think of themselves as brands. They were just posting videos for fun. And I'm not gonna lie, I want a lot of people, myself included, to get back to doing that. Post because you love it, not just for the likes, subscribers, followers, etc. That will come when you show up as yourself. Carly, Sam, and Freddie did it because they loved what they were doing, and people were rocking with them as a result. Also, I cannot forget to mention the intro. The show does not start until Freddie goes in 5, 4, 3, 2, and then points to Carly and Sam. Now, iCarly wasn't just a show. It was a brand that people wanted to be a part of. Now, instead of relying on another platform to bring them views, they created their own platform and drove traffic there through marketing strategies, which was another entire iCarly episode. I'll be breaking that down in the next video, so subscribe for that. Okay, so to wrap things up, iCarly isn't just a nostalgic TV show. It foreshadowed the creator economy, even though it was unintentional. In the next episode, we'll talk about how iCarly marketed their show and what you as a small business owner or creator can learn from it. If you enjoyed this breakdown, leave a comment with your biggest takeaway and hit that like and subscribe button for more brand breakdowns. If no one else told you, you matter and you were put on this earth to be great.